Hello, hi guys. Today I'm going to tell the story about Albert Einstein. Albert, come here quick. Herman Einstein called out to his 4-year-old son. The little boy ran up to his father, excited, and Herman handed over a magnetic compass to him. Albert, look at this amazing thing. It's a gift for you, Herman said to his son. Little Albert received the gift and turned the compass around. His eyes widened with excitement when he found a needle in the compass pointing in just one direction, no matter which way he turned it. Father, this is amazing. I wonder how this little stick here, the needle, points back in the same direction every time. His father smiled and said, that needle always points to the north. But how? Murmured little Albert, already deep in thought. Father, I like this thing, Albert said, happy with his acquisition. He ran off to play with the compass and find out the science behind it. Little Albert's initial wonder about the compass needle left a deep impression on him. He was sure that there must be something deeply hidden behind things around him, as was the case of the compass, which always pointed to the north. Though not very good at studies, Einstein excelled in mathematics and physics. Thanks to his inclination and interest in these subjects, he became a self-learner, teaching himself complex mathematical concepts. Around this time, he experienced a second wonder after reading a book on Euclidean plane geometry. He worked on proving the assistance and theorems given therein with absolute certainty. Einstein's enthusiasm grew by leaps and bounds over the years. The more he read popular scientific books alongside philosophical books, the more he was convinced that many of the stories in the Bible could not be true. After his high school and secondary education in a polytechnic school, he worked as an examiner in Swiss patent office in Bern. But in 1905, he came to a turning point in his life with the publication of 5 of his research papers. Of these, his first paper, in which he probes the model intermolecular attraction, fetched him the doctorate PhD. In 1906, the other 4 papers, called the Annus Mirabilis papers, were indeed breakthroughs in the field of science. As they laid the foundation for modern science, changing views on time, space and matter, these were the photoelectric effect, the Brownian motion, his special theory of relativity, and the equivalence of the mass and energy. Though his papers were entirely ignored, they caught the attention of Max Planck, a great physicist of the time. His appreciation and confirmation of Einstein's ideas made him rise to popularity, and more offers for teaching came his way from prestigious institutions. In 1907, Einstein achieved yet another Newton, when he started reworking on the general theory of relativity, he formulated the equivalence principle for his new model of gravitation and used that principle to estimate the amount by which a ray of light from a star at a distance would be rent by the behavior of the sun as a gravitational lens. In 1915, Einstein completed his research and on May 29, 1919, during a total eclipse of the sun, his theory was put to the test and the observation noted came out positive. Einstein was acknowledged as a world-renowned physicist, the successor to Isaac Newton. The headline of the Times in London read Revolution in Science, New Theory of the Universe, Newton's ideas overthrown, momentous pronouncement, space warped. In his later years, Einstein formulated equations that predicted that the universe is dynamic, which means it is either expanded or contracting, that came to be known as his theory of cosmology. For his immense contributions to theoretical physics and, in particular, for his discovery of the law of the photoelectric effect, Einstein was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. Even today, Einstein comes alive in front of us with expressive face, his tongue sticking out in unkempt hair in any depiction of a scientist, or in reference to an absent-minded professor. That apart, he is still admired universally. To his theories and relevant and understandable only to the science community. Thank you. Subscribe the video. Subscribe the video and put the like